Okay, top 5 favorite video games. Starting with, no, let me organize these. Starting with number 5, as in like my least favorite of the 5. Beatles Rock Band. Some movie or music games are getting kind of old, but I never get tired because Rock Band always comes out with a different kind. There's like what's it called? Well, there's different bands. There's country rock bands, there's Beatles rock bands, there's Green Day rock bands, and so you get a very large variety of songs on top of being able to buy more songs from the Xbox Live Marketplace. And also, unlike Guitar Hero, it doesn't get that old because you can go from drums, guitar, singing, and it's a total group activity. So if you have family over, every time my aunt and uncle come over, my grandma's over, yeah, even my grandma, and that's another thing, it's for all age groups. This is a great game, family game to play. It's rated T, mild lyrics, and tobacco references. But, yeah, this is a great game. Any Rock Band game is great for family, for friends, at parties. Everyone loves it, and it's a lot of fun. And, isn't really no competition. If you want a relaxing game to play and have fun with, this is a great game. For more serious gamers and people who like story-based games, this is a great game. This is made by Rockstar, which also makes Bully and the Grand Theft Auto series, all amazing story-based games. This is in 1911, and the great thing about that is you get Wild West guns on top of more like the first machine gun, like a minigun, and the storyline is just amazing. It's difficult to a certain degree. I mean, it wasn't that difficult, but the AI isn't so ridiculously retarded like they are in some Call of Duties. Well, unless you like really amp up the difficulty. But I'm saying, like, no matter what difficulty, the AI is a lot more difficult to kill in this game, and there's so much things you can do. You can have so many guns at the same time. There's so many things to buy to help out your guy and your horse and things like that. You can lasso to get more horses. There's Deadeye mode, which I'll explain in the review, and it's an amazing game with a great storyline, and there's even an online that's pretty fun as well. And it's just endless possibilities, and it takes quite a long time to beat. So it's not one of those games you're just going to beat in a day. It's a good game and gets you really intrigued. And even if you could, I guess, beat it in like a literal 24-hour day, but there's so many things to sidetrack you that are so fun that will get you out of a mission. Like, I spent like an hour just hunting, like setting bait and hunting, because it's a lot of fun and it's a good way to get money as well. And that's another thing. There's a lot of ways to get money. There's a lot of way to get your reputation, either good or bad, depending on what kind of person you want to be. So that's a great game. And next, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon and say Black Ops. A lot of people say, oh, the graphics are worse. No, they're not. They're different. That's all it is. It's different from Modern Warfare 2. It's a different developer or maker. It's Treyarch, Activision, and all the Call of Duties, but the difference is Infinity Ward or Treyarch. The graphics are different. So what? The only thing I will say about this is the annoyance of the lack of power or too much power. For instance, dogs and RCXDs are way too powerful. Dogs kill in one hit, so if you miss, you're screwed. And RCXDs have a huge, ridiculous, explosive range. And the lack of power comes from the pistols. It would take at least a whole clip, like 2 bullets less of a whole clip, and that's hitting them every time to kill somebody, and it's ridiculous. Because in Modern Warfare 2, a problem with that game was the fact that your secondary could be in a shotgun and or a little hand machine pistol. But at least the pistols were powerful enough that you could kill people and you could be confident with it. I used to like sniping Modern Warfare 2. I mean, not like quick scoping or camping. But in this, I don't want to snipe because of my only other options are like a pistol or what's it called? Rocket launcher. But I don't want a rocket launcher for a secondary. And that's really the only problem I can think of with the handguns. Now, the only other thing I don't like is that shotguns are a primary. Yeah, they got real annoying as a secondary, but at the same time, as a primary, it's so hard to get challenges for them because you have to be really close, and there's not all that many close-up maps on this game. The thing about this, well, I'll say this now, FIFA 11 is going to be one of them, but the thing about FIFA is you can play one-on-one with your friend because they'll control every player on the field. Whereas this, if you want to play with a group of 4, it's really hard because the maps are good size. They are. I mean, they're not too big usually, but they're not so small as in COD 4, 5, and 6, where you could play a 4 or 2-on-2 or 3-4 players. It seems like this Call of Duty in general isn't the best game, and Halo as well, isn't the best game for having friends come over to play. I mean, the great thing about this is the fact that just like Halo, there's a theater mode and you can play split screen online with your friend. But as for locally, like if you're both in the same room, not the best game. But it is a great game, and I think there's a lot of improvements from COD 6, including the storyline. See how much time I have. Okay, I got like 4 minutes. Okay. Next is Halo Reach. This is just a great game. The graphics have been drastically improved. I was kind of embarrassing as a Halo fan seeing ODST and Halo Wars come out. And Halo Wars got a lot of criticism that it didn't deserve because, again, like with Call of Duty's graphics, it's not bad, it's just different and people weren't expecting it. I think if it had a different title name, it would be more fun, but when people expect a Halo game to come out and they get that, it's kind of a nasty surprise. ODST was just pathetic, the storyline wasn't great, the only thing great it introduced was Firefight, and thank God it was back in Halo Reach. Halo Reach has a much longer, extensive, better played out storyline on top of a great online multiplayer experience, including much better maps, better guns, better vehicles, and of course the long anticipated jetpack which you can get online and with your friends. Another great thing is the vast amount of different game types you can get. You get a bonus Spartan helmet, and of course the thing about Call of Duty Black Ops that's also nice is the fact that you can get customize your own character, just like in Call of Duty where you can get face paint, customize your gun, put camo on it, put your gamer tag on it, put your logo on it. You can do all that, and you can customize your armor, which will make your character more resilient to enemy fire. So this is just a great game. It's fast-paced game, no camping, it's just straight at each other, and headshots are most crucial in this, I think, especially the battle rifle. Just boom, one hit, you're dead. Not battle rifle, but you know what I mean. One hit, you're dead. Favorite game is FIFA 11. Again, like I said, it's a great game that you can play with just one other friend with you because they can control every player on the field. And the great thing about this is that the graphics are really good, the online multiplayer experience is really good, and the thing about this compared to other games is you don't have to be all that great at the game to really play online. All you have to do is pass around a lot, which I do. I don't use the skills, I just pass a lot. And this is a great game. You can have 1 to 4 players with your friends in the same room. It's great how you can customize. I don't know if they did this in FIFA 10, but I know they did in the World Cup game. You can make your own player on your favorite team, put your own name, pick your own cleats, and customize all that just like you could in a Madden game, for example. I don't know how long they've been doing that. This is my first FIFA game other than the World Cup one. That's my first FIFA game, regular club game. And the reason, well, besides the fact I love soccer and I like FIFA games, I never had my own FIFA game with the clubs except for FIFA 06, but my regular Xbox doesn't work anymore. So I like how you can play as a country and you can play as a club. Unlike Pro Evo, it has all the licenses, so you can have more teams. And I think it's just a great game. It's really fun online, it's fun to play with your friends, it's friendly competition, and there's a lot of things you can do, and I'll get into that with a review. Sports games are just great for parties. It's exactly like Rock Band. It's not too competitive. You don't have to be all that great at it, and you can play with your friends and family. So, yeah, it's really great. So I will be reviewing all these for you guys later, as well as all the things I said in my first video. So, thanks for watching, and look out for those reviews.